What's going on, YouTube? Happy Memorial Day. Hello, Lorna. How you doing, love? I just got through leaving Mark and Sandy over Twisted. Of course, had Polar Bear on there. So hopefully everybody's doing good. And there's Lorna. Now what'd you do?
Oh, it's not healing.
What are we gonna do with you?
Well, that's what I get for smacking Chris on the head.
Should have used something harder on him, like a frying pan. But then you might have broke that.
I was going to say I don't want to damage my frying pans.
Hey, could have thrown a bag of Royal Mint Queen's Beef at him.
Oh, don't go there. I've lost a load of coins.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have done any damage to those. They're already screwed up to begin with.
I already, done no damage. I threw them in the bloody bin.
What's up, David?
Hey, David. I swore I'd just seen your twin somewhere else.
Could it have been over at Twisted?
No, David was at Miss Southern Bells.
Ah.
And yeah, you over at Twisted.
Yep.
Well, I got a letter from Sandy, Ed, Ben, and I think that was about it. I thought, what? Do you know what?
So how much of the American candy have you got left now?
Do you want to laugh?
Sure, why not?
I've ordered another one.
That wasn't the question. The question was, how much that you ordered is still left?
Still quite a bit.
Okay. Well, taking so damn long.
But this
What's up, Cuppy?
What's taking so long?
Yeah, for me, those would have been gone.
Me, diabetic. No. But this one is a complete mystery. So it's got cake, sweets, crisp, and drink. Maybe.
Shut up, Ed.
Hi, Cuppy, sweetheart.
Yep. Well, there's my next little project. Trying to get a AC window unit ready to go back in.
Where did it come from?
Pawn shop originally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it last year when Chris and I were going to go down for the DOH rally.
Yeah.
Since he's in my old bedroom, there wasn't a window unit in there, so I went up going over to the pawn shop, and I think I got that one for like $50, $60, something like that. And he kept saying, "Well, it's not cooling. It's not doing anything." All right, fine. So went to go. I said, "Well, I think here's what your major problem is." And I think we've got to figure out why it wasn't cooling the room down, so we got to get that fixed. And we're outside messing with where the unit goes in. There's a whole bunch of yellow jackets flying around. Yeah. Well, found one nest, and then didn't realize that there was a nest inside this thing. Yeah, so I mean, I brought it inside the house, and
they're gonna be a bit.
I didn't get a kiss out of them. I got it plugged in, got it turned on, and sitting there running. Well, the thing about it is where they set their nest and everything up is on the vent, right inside the vent. So with all that nice cold air coming through and everything, it put them into kind of hibernation. So by the time I shut it off, got the front cover off, that's when I saw them. So, okay, grab the little spray. Okay.
I was going to say, they're going to warm up sooner or later.
Well, yeah, they did warm up, but they also got a nice little bath of Hot Shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hot Shot Wasp and Hornet Killer. So yeah, they got that. But there's just been being sitting outside and everything, debris and everything is on the inside. Let me take it all apart, take the cover and everything off, and clean up the inside. I found some debris and everything that doesn't need to be in there. So getting that all cleaned up, I'll get it all put back together and put it back in the window and get it all sealed up and take care of another problem that's going on in there and get that room nice and cool. Well, it shows I got 8 people watching. Not that many people are flooding the chat.
Well, we know Cuppy's lurking.
Yeah.
No, the weather's been a bit dodgy here today, so I'm suffering. Yeah, it's been dry, sunny, raining, cold, warm.
Oh, so kind of like Texas. Can't make up its mind what it wants to do. All the things work.
Well, then again, it's the kids are on holiday this week.
Yeah. Ah, okay. That's why Crystal's not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah, it's half term this week. Plus, it's the Jubilee this week.
All I know is that schools here, they're out. What's up, Renegade?
Hi, Renegade.
Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, they got a week off this week.
All I know is, like, for here, it's summer break, so kids are out of school.
Well, June, July, August. The kids break our summer is in about 2 to 3 weeks time.
Ah.
Then they have 6 whole weeks off.
Well, here, they get the summer off, and it's usually June, July, and August.
No, it'd be July. Yeah, July they break up.
But
growing up 6 weeks was a long time.
Yeah. Well, I know here usually school starts back up right after Labor Day.
They break up near the end of July, go back the first week in September. But the end of next month is Pilton.
Ah.
Well, Glasgow Festival.
I know today was the last day for Scarborough. I was wanting to take Crystal out there for that. But the main reason we didn't go?
Next year.
Money.
Yeah, there's always next year.
Yeah, I know.
And plus, your other half was high as a kite anyway.
Yeah, with everything going on with her this morning, yeah. She wouldn't have felt up to it.
Yeah, those injections are quite good.
Yeah, because she got one in each hip. Yeah. She was holding my hand when she got the first one, and she started squeezing. And then when she got the second one, it was like she was waiting. She's okay, got you. And he got it in. All right, okay. She laid down. Says, "Oh, there it is." Started feeling it when she laid back down.
It's when you walk outside and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, my when I have them, they come to Chris's when I have my pain injections, because they turn around and said, you need to stay at Chris's because you're going to be high as a kite, and if you're fit when you're high as a kite, hey, yeah, you're going to have fun because you're not going to know you're hurt.
Yep. Yeah, because you got pain medication in it and you don't know it.
No, because I've got to go and have my pain relief the weekend. Like,
Well, yeah.
That's
Well, I
gonna be
went and picked up her 2 medications, almost $42 for 2 of them.
I'm quite lucky. I don't pay for mine.
Well,
But that might all change. If I had to pay for my medication,
hey, Angela.
it's $8 for one lot of medication. No, $10 for one medication. And I'm on 8.
Wow.
So, no. No, it's all good. Plus pain relief and everything. No. No, because
Now,
my insulin will be the, no.
now, you want to hear something? I got the
Angela,
bill.
darling,
Yeah, I got the bill in for the hospital.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I showed it to Crystal, and she's going,
Did she
what?
faint?
Almost $4,000. That's
You only went a few times, didn't you?
I only went for, this was the second hospital I went to, and that's the one where they did all the tests and everything. But yeah, that one was like almost $4,000. The other one was only like $157, and they didn't do any tests at all.
And they still didn't bloody find out what's wrong with you.
Nope. I took that medication. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Quit doing that.
No, it's too much fun. Sorry,
Do you want to put Mate back in the corner?
He is in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's in the wrong corner.
Nah.
Welcome to Lorna Show. Hello, love.
All right.
Hi, David. Hi, Brand, Renegade, and Angela. Yeah.
Yep.
She's still high.
Oh.
No,
wow.
not high enough yet. Ashley's in.
Yep.
Hi, Ashley, darling.
Yeah, Cuppy's lurking like usual.
I know. We told her to get some sleep because she's not been sleeping right.
Well, she needs to sleep less then.
No, she hasn't been. She'll be getting. I got more sleep than she did last night, and that was from the first time when I got up the first time.
Ah.
Yeah.
What sleep?
Exactly.
Can someone tell me what that is?
Something you don't get enough of.
I can. But yes, I have.
Oh, Mater, yes, I did. I slept Sunday evening right until I slept last Sunday night from 8 o'clock my time to 10 o'clock Monday morning.
All right.
So yeah, I slept for like 14 hours non-stop. I didn't even go up. I didn't wake up to go to the bathroom. I got woken up by the postman.
And as soon as you woke up, you were in that bathroom.
Oh, yes.
Been there, done that, sweetie.
And poor Bailey was looking at me going, Mom, you didn't wake me up.
Mama!
TMI.
I didn't tell you what I was going to the bathroom for.
At least we're not airing your personal business. And she's not airing the totality of hers.
Yeah.
I think I lost about a gallon and wee.
I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, I've had, because of this, which is from here to here, I've had to change how I crochet.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken, Eleanor.
Oh, Eleanor's in? All right.
Yep, he just popped in. Yeah, I normally will pull out and flick like this. I can't do that. Not more than once or twice.
I can't do sweet. Mm-hmm.
Breezy, hi.
Hi, Breezy.
Hey, Breezy.
Oh, I figured out a way for you to do that slip knot on a table. You lay it down, you take the end, you bring it back around so you've got your loop and you've got 2 strings going out this way. And then you take the end away from your ball, tuck it under so it does this.
Mm-hmm.
And pull. Yes, child. He's going through.
How's everyone doing in the chat tonight?
You.
Some kind of super bug.
Yeah.
Was not very weak. Sent me home. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, most down where I'm at, a lot of the doctors, when they send you home with an antibiotic, it's amoxicillin.
Yeah.
And my generation and my kids' generation, we're at the point we're getting immune to amoxicillin. So they're having.
I can't take antibiotics. I've had so many antibiotics in my lifetime that my body's gone, heh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I actually got to the dentist and she tried to give me antibiotics because I got an infection here. And I turned around and said, no. Because my body just would turn around and say, her.
It'll laugh. For you, it's a sugar pill. It's a placebo.
So she cut it, squeezed the yuck out of it, and give me a massive injection, and my mouth was like,
What she should have done is gone in with the needle and pulled it out. That way, one, she would have got more, and it would have been a lot easier on you.
Now I've got like stitches in my mouth.
But yeah.
And it's like, my mouth was numb for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Chris goes, peace and quiet for an hour and a half.
Oh, I got rings. They're just plastic.
Uh-huh.
But I just now realized that they'll fit.
I can't wear them. My hands swell so much.
Oh yeah. Well, I got these so that I can put them on the fiddle muff I'm going to make his mother. I'm going to crochet them down so that she'll have multiples and she can do this with them. Run them one way and run them the other. And I've got beads and other stuff in there.
I'm actually looking for lollipop sticks. Pop sticks, as you call them.
Well, we have 2 different kinds. We have the wooden ones that come in like your
the ones that come in with ice cream then.
Yeah, that's those. We have those. Those are you should be able to go to a dollar store.
Yeah.
Craft sticks is what they might be labeled as.
Because I'm gonna start building stuff out of them.
Yeah. That'll do. That'll be something.
Yeah.
Then if it don't work out because of the glue I'm working on, she can destroy it.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of those are going to be called craft sticks.
Yeah, I just got to be careful of the glue I'm using. Sorry. It's called past 1. I assuming it's lovely and hot where you are then, Ashley, if you're sitting on the porch?
Well, she just showed me her leg. She'd been mowing and she's out there doing fine, no big deal. She came in, got cleaned, and was getting cleaned up, and all of a sudden she said, "Son of a biscuit, that hurt," because she's got a razor cut on her leg from the grass.
Oh.
Yeah.
She didn't know some grass out there growing.
She's in Pennsylvania, honey.
Yeah, I'm saying, but she must have some Johnson grass because that stuff will do that.
It just depends on how it's cut. Any grass can do it because I've been cut by Bermuda that way. Hey, Tank. Oh. But yeah.
Mate, a Tank said hello to you.
Oh, and Willie CK is in.
Hi, Willie. Have you heard from William? I'm getting worried, nor have I.
I have not gotten an answer back. Oh, thanks for sharing it out, Willie. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I'm hoping that because he went in on Tuesday of last week, I'm hoping that they kept him to find out exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Check your basement.
Really?
Yep. You know I'm not.
Better by himself.
Yeah.
He's not in his truck.
No, it's Memorial Day in Maynard. We do get days off once in a while.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Looks like
Oh, okay. Thanks. I'm glad Twisted did that for us. Ashley, sweetheart.
Huh?
Pull it
Hey.
up.
Yeah, you're showing a little too much.
No, you're almost doing a Tina, honey. So pull the shirt up. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm using my phone. Sorry.
That we understand.
It's covered.
Yeah, we need to keep it PG, not R.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, doing all right, Ashley.
I'm fixing to talk to the kid. That's why I'm muting.
Can't stay for long because I'm using my phone and my battery died real quick.
No, not a problem. I know you got your computer and everything inside you can be on.
I'm outside right now and my computer's upstairs in my room and I don't feel like walking down my steps.
Well, why not?
I'm being lazy tonight. I'm being lazy and I worked all day and I'm tired.
That's still no excuse.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Well, I worked all day. I'm tired. I'm kind of my brain cells is missing a little bit.
Which one?
All of them.
I mean, brain cells are overrated, anyways.
Yeah. That's true, they are.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, if you
Ashley.
think about it, I mean,
Meet baby girl.
how overrated they are. There's, hundreds of people that have got high-paying jobs. If you don't believe me, go look at all the people in Washington, D.C.
That's why I said that. It's like today. I was on my roof all day. Guy came, just wanted he repointed my chimney. Took all the brick down. And he had to put all new brick up. The house is over 100 years old, and he didn't want to clean the old brick, so he put new brick up. Right?
What's up,
The
Daryl?
old, I have
What's up, Ed?
clean new
Daryl,
brick.
Hey, Ed. All right, Ashley. He brought her in here, so I had to show you my other cat.
Oh, thank God I'm outside. I was gonna say pretty kitty.
Oh, she is, and she's a
Hi, 710.
chunk. Hey, 17.
Thank God I'm outside because mine's would have had a whole hissy fit.
Oh no, she doesn't talk that much.
What's up, Mark? Sandy?
Hi, Daryl.
Hey, Mark.
Mark.
Yep.
But yeah, no, he brought her in here, and it's like, ooh, gimme.
And
Right.
that statement goes from earlier in Crypto Mater. I was cutting grass and I cut my blade and it hurts.
Oh yeah.
Someone ain't got
The
YouTube
echo
muted.
in the background.
Hurry up, Sandy.
I'm trying.
Hold on, we're trying to get set up. Hold on a minute.
All right, you're done.
We're just rookies coming in. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. Because I was wondering where, like, I come outside, I hear nothing but echoes. Like, where is it coming from?
Hey, we learned everything that we know from Crystal Lit, so it's her fault.
Nope.
Hey.
I've foobarred like that before, so nope, not me.
Yeah, it can't be because of her because I taught her everything I know.
Oh God.
Oh Lordy, she's in trouble.
Now we are in trouble.
Hey, how you doing, David?
Hey, but think about it. I learned
At
everything
least
I
you
know.
said it.
from
I
Dad.
didn't.
Yep. Like I said, everything I learned, I got from Polar Bear Ed.
Oh Lordy,
Oh well, that's
Uh-oh.
okay.
sounds like everybody's getting run over by the bus tonight.
Oh, not tonight. Not tonight. All
Hey.
good moves tonight.
And there's Breezy. How you doing?
Hey, Breezy, how are you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's just easier to say hello to everybody in the chat.
And nice meeting you, too.
Yeah, we get around and check out everybody that we can.
Even though it's my first time meeting you, but nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, she's a crochet, cooking, and anything channel. She does live streams like Mater. Get up there and BS.
Oh
Yep.
Lordy, another one of those rope person.
Yep.
They like them ropes.
Oh, me personally, I don't care
Hey, Mark.
what we talk about on my channel. So, but we hear from Mater, but we here. We're all friends and family here, right?
Yep.
Right, right.
We're all friends and family.
Does this look familiar, Crystal?
Yep. I got plenty of rope for Mark over there.
Oh no, you ain't supposed to be doing that. What are you doing?
I've changed the way that I do it because normally I will pull and do this and it twists. So now I'm using my left hand to move the yarn.
But no, we wanted to see a video of you teaching Mater how to hook. Make him the hooker.
Now,
I want to see it. Actually, I want to see that. I want to see you teach Mater how to hook, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be a good video.
And Sandy, I have the one that I gave you required 2 balls. I have in sets of 3 balls. I have about 6 different colors
Oh, geez.
of the red heart, and I've got at least that many of mandalas.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Ed, we can blame it all on you because one, you're not up on panel.
Oh,
I can solve that one real quick.
Oh, I can solve that one. I can go down and let Ed come up.
No, that's not what I'm talking about, and you know it.
I know.
Oh,
Crystal, be nice.
Yes, Crystal.
That is nice. I didn't name names.
Be nice, Crystal.
Ed, do you want to come up, mate?
'Cause if you want to come up, I can drop down as well.
Nah.
Yeah, come on, Renegade. You know you want to see Mater out there hooking.
That'll be fun.
That I'd pay to see.
Now, do you want to hear something really good?
Oh Lordy.
Mark taught me how to crochet.
Yes.
The YouTube channel I followed was a guy.
Now, I can tell you something that's even better than that. Sandy taught Mark how to rebuild the carburetor on a 2-stroke
That's right.
outboard motor.
That's right.
Hey.
And she didn't even read the instructions. But
Yeah, she did. She
Yeah,
she
I-
told me-
Actually, you woke up my little baby.
I did.
Boo boo, hi, Bailey, boo boo.
Yeah.
Hi, Bailey, boo boo.
Yeah, it's Baby Bailey.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm sitting here looking. I've got in one bucket over there. I have enough yarn to do 4 shawls, just like you have.
I was freezing earlier. That's why it's back here.
Hi, Machinist Evolution.
hello, machinist. Appreciate you being here. What's up, Juan?
Hi, Juan.
Long time no see.
Daryl, I already have a knitting machine out there. I just haven't used it yet.
And she's already got one machine there in the bedroom that where she takes
Baby Bailey. It's
the
a
balls
ball
and everything,
winder.
and she wraps it all.
Let me put down my hammer for a second and I'll grab it.
Right.
Well, I just have to get to the other side of the bed, which means leaning, so I'm not putting my butt on camera.
Don't talk about leaning, because my leg still hurts. Don't
Yeah,
talk about leaning, because my leg still hurts. I need to stop thinking that I can do what a man can do, but I decided to do what I think I could, but and cut grass, and I cut my leg.
Oh Lordy, I didn't know.
Out there wearing shorts.
Yeah.
That's where you made the first mistake.
Yeah, I mean, even tights or even leggings would help.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I was wearing shorts.
ball winder. You stick it on the table edge here, and you'll, if I can get it out without messing up, run it through here, and it will go from this to this.
Well, that pretty.
Just have to do this.
Yep.
That pretty.
Wow.
And it does not take her very long to do that either.
No.
That pretty. I love that pretty.
Yeah, and that's
Not pretty, but pretty.
$25 on Amazon for the.
Yeah, I spent the $25. That's where you got me.
Well, I've learned how to wind one of these to where it's a center pull and almost looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
Little oblong, but it's
I gotta go let dogs in.
Right, Mater.
Yeah.
You got pick. And I'm going to dread which one you're going to pick.
Uh-oh.
the one that hit the floor.
That's cherry. That's grape.
Oh,
Go for the grape because I hate it.
Your house.
Go on, Mater.
For candy.
Do you really want me to pick one?
And I'm going to do it on the live stream.
Ooh,
Okay, now I know.
brave woman.
Grape,
Do the yellow.
lemon,
Lemon.
fruit mix. So I ain't got a clue what's in it.
Fruit mix.
The grape mix. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
fruit.
different. I haven't seen that. Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
that one.
The red one.
The grape mix is really good.
You should have asked Mark. He's probably an expert on that. He's probably an expert on junk food.
Well, I know he gets some candies when he when he was out trucking. He would take a little bit, but he mainly took
A little bit.
He took a lot healthier stuff than what most people would think.
Sorry about that.
About what?
I'm in the kitchen cooking, and I got kids and stuff, and I don't want to bring the kids up on our channel.
Green, purple, or yellow.
Purple.
Yep.
That's good, Ed.
All right.
That must have been bad.
Sour. It's by lemon heads,
Yeah.
and she does not like sour or lemony stuff.
Kind of reminds her of taking that CBD oil.
Yep.
No, the CBD wasn't as bad.
Oh Lordy.
Why I do these things, I really don't know. But you lot said, try some US candy. Be good for you.
Well, did you like the Mike and Ike's? The Mike and Ike?
Yeah, I got quite a few of them.
Did you like them?
Not the berry ones.
Okay.
No, the fruit flavored ones are really good.
Yep. Fruit
Yeah.
flavored Mike and Ike's is they're good.
And I'll do
Let
whatever.
me.
Yeah.
I love Mac and Ike's. I like the cherry flavor.
Uh-huh.
See, I can. I'm working on her some wash rags while I do other stuff too. And when I go to send her that, I can put candy in there, but it would be hard candies or the Mike and Ike, hot tamale stuff like that. I'm not going to send her chocolate because it would be bad by the time it got overseas.
I want to say hi to you.
Oh, hi, not my
Yeah.
sweetheart. How are you?
You just not realize
You like
he's
sending
in?
out Reese's peanut butter.
Yeah, well, she doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing is, I think some of the chocolate that she did get, it had melted and reformed, so it was bad, and that's why it reacted like it did the other day.
Most of your chocolate we get here anyway.
But I'll send you some of the hard candies, and like the Mike and Ike's, the gummy candies and stuff that won't melt.
Oh, my snakes is very good. I like the grape flavor.
What is that?
Grape flavor?
No, what Lorna has.
All right, put it closer to the camera. Camera, Lauren.
I have no idea.
It's a dummy, but it's candy.
Oh, it's the pacifier.
It's not what you think it was. Get your head out of the gutters, anyone.
Yeah. Well,
It's a dummy.
what you call it's a gummy. Oof.
It's a baby's.
Pacifier.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, thank God, because I was thinking it was something else.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I told that's why I told Ashley to get her head out the gutter.
yeah, that it took me a second to remember that dummy is passy.
Well, basically,
Oh, Lord, thank
it's
God.
rock. It's
Yeah.
rock.
Because my head was somewhere else.
I know.
I'll help you, Laura.
All right,
Mhm.
Michelle,
Thank you,
Lisa,
Machinist.
thanks for coming over.
No one,
Appreciate
no
you.
one. I'm not polished. I got a sunburn from being on the roof all day.
Yeah.
I did. We were doing my chimney.
You've been
Yeah,
in that. You've been
I
in
got
that
burned right
painting.
here.
See, I got a sunburn. These are sunburned.
Yeah.
No, I get.
You went to a tanning salon.
No, I was on the roof doing a chimney.
Oh Lord.
I had to tear it down. We had to tear it down.
Can you skip out for a second while you have a conversation?
Do what?
You what?
I was asking Briggs why he having a conversation if he can mute himself for a second.
I don't know.
Hey, Ursula, what are you doing?
Right, Crystal,
Ursula.
you're on about Mike's sour watermelon.
Ooh,
And no, I'm not having any more of them.
No, not sour. No.
No. I don't.
Flavor.
fruit flavors.
That one.
Those ones.
Original. Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good.
I can send you those. That one. I
Yep.
can send you that one.
Those are good.
Cherry,
And the purple box should be a berry flavor, right?
and that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. See, any of those last three, I would send you because
And our boxes are way bigger.
yeah.
These actually I got based in the UK.
Yeah, there's sample
So
box.
I was quite lucky.
This would be the box that I would send you.
Yeah, it would be a big box like that.
Yeah.
But I do have a box coming like that coming with chocolate, cakes, drink, and crisp from the US. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, this one is
Every person I want to drop down because my phone's about to die because I'm still sitting up my porch.
we can bring you back later if you want to.
I gotta put my phone in the charger, but I will still be in chat.
Okay. Oh, this one is 6.5 inches long by just a little over 2.5 wide, and just under an inch. So it's 6 by 2 by just under an inch.
Yeah, don't send me that. It's disgusting.
No. This is the size box you would get. I'm not going to send you.
We've got them over here, and it's about £3.50 our money just for a little thing like that. Half the size of that.
$1 over here.
$1.
$1.
$1.25.
And
a dollar.
red tristlers we have over here.
No. All right, Juan. Have a good day.
All right,
Bye,
see
Mom.
you, Juan.
I don't like licorice.
I like black licorice, but I don't eat it often.
Crystal, why aren't you on your channel so Mater gets more watch hours?
Because I rerun this on mine.
Ah.
When I'm on his computer, his new laptop. The old laptop has decided to go, I hate you.
Yep.
Because when I go to shut it, I have a gap like that because the screen is trying to separate.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because I thought, well, heck, you would get more watch hours.
Yeah. My phone is low right now. I'm letting it charge, and I rerun it overnight on my phone. So.
Okay.
Duramax Dan, hello.
Hey, Duramax Dan.
Did you see Money Madness's comment?
Money Maniacs.
Yeah, Maniac.
Yeah. I know what he's talking about.
Yep.
Actually, let me
Oh, Lordy.
check my volume and I'll put Mater on here now. Yeah.
Hey, Money, check your
Oh, Bryce is in too.
email and everything.
Hi, Bryce.
You should have something in from me.
But
Will you shut up?
yeah, I have 2 prescriptions from last night.
Yep.
And it's like,
Well, you'll get a good night's sleep again tonight.
Hey, Bryce.
yeah, we got home about 10 to 5. It took me about 45 minutes and I'm done. I was done. Next thing I know, it's 9 o'clock. I'm getting him out of bed to make sure his mom's fed. I turn over and go right back to sleep. Next thing I know, it's noon.
Holy smokes.
Mm-hmm.
I want whatever you want.
But anyway, we stopped by to say hi, and I got to get out here and shut my garage and everything up. It's starting to get dark over here.
Yeah. I appreciate you being here.
Yep, not a
And
problem.
bringing a few stragglers along.
Oh, a couple.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat,
Yeah, cool.
good to see y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Hey, thanks
See
for
ya,
having us
Mona.
up.
Have a
Yep.
good
Take
All right,
care,
we'll
Mark
see
and
ya.
Sandy.
All right, we'll see y'all.
See ya.
See ya.
Or phenadrine. And this was supposed to be Anaprox DS for a pain reliever.
I got have mine the weekend, but I got be out Chris's when I have mine.
Yeah, they gave me naproxen sodium. They didn't give me what was actually prescribed. They substituted it for basically on the shelf Aleve. The naproxen sodium is the active
Pain reliever.
ingredient in Aleve.
Yep.
So, all right, give me just a second.
Bryce, he bounced out.
Yeah, he said hi and bye. I don't.
Bailey, what have you done in my lead? My
Hey,
telly's
Money, you might
gone.
want to check your phone. I sent you a message.
Money said he got it.
I know, but I just sent him a text message.
Okay, well, I got to switch sides of the bed because my hip is hurting. So,
Bailey, get away from the telly. You just turned my telly green. What did you do? What did
whatever I
you do?
can for my mama.
Yeah, you better run.
Did you see the new Mater's Power Wheels they got out?
No, I haven't.
Neighbor down the street bought one for his son. That thing is cool.
I know that I was watching a video earlier about the timeline for Mater and everything. It's like, okay, I'll have to. Cause I remember some of that stuff, but it's like I wasn't really paying attention to it.
Oh, it was a cute movie. A lot of people didn't like it, but some people either liked it or didn't. It's like Star Wars, the original Star Wars. You either liked it or didn't.
Oh, I do.
I got.
Oh, I did.
I like the original, but like Empire Strike Back, yeah,
Mhm.
didn't do it for me.
Well, The Empire Strikes Back was one of the was actually the second movie.
New Hope. New Hope.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, he liked the very first one that came out back in the 80s, not the
Mm.
one, not the second and third one that came out 4 or 5 years later.
It's like me, the original Star Trek movies. The first one sucked, but the second and third and fourth were great.
I actually liked the first one.
I did. The first one I thought sucked.
And it wasn't. It
What,
wasn't
Star
the best.
Trek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Trek. Yeah.
But
It was.
I don't like the recent ones because they're too high tech. It spoils it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Captain Kirk was the best captain ever. I don't care. Captain Picard and all them, they just didn't do it for me.
Yeah. Well, Picard, he was actually after.
Yeah, he was
Kirk.
like. He was centuries after. So.
Yeah, he still didn't do it. I like Captain. I like Captain Kirk the best. He,
I only caught him.
Sorry.
You're fine, girl. Go ahead.
Didn't Picard just bring out a new series?
That
Just him.
I think it's a movie that's literally just Picard.
Yeah, with him.
I don't remember.
What's the one half Borg, half woman?
it's like they got what was it the new Star Trek with the new Khan. Sorry, what's his name that played on Fantasy Island? There, he was the best Khan. He just amplified that role perfect.
Renegade? No,
Okay,
and when did that happen?
Hold up. I got to make a point. Duramax, the reason I was given the prescriptions is because I am having muscular pain and possible tendinitis. It has nothing to do with my eating habits or anything else.
I don't even know who this Dan is.
I do not know. But the prescription is for pain, and you can ask Mater. I don't like pills.
Yep.
I have 800 milligram ibuprofen in here that he's taken more of than I have.
Yeah.
And
I wish I could take ibuprofen, but I can't.
I don't like pills. I don't like having to go to doctors. I don't like prescriptions. But these are needed and a necessary evil, so I will take them. That comment was uncalled for, and you need to watch it.
Oh boy. Well, that's always something that's going to happen out there.
Okay, hey, kick him out. Kick him out right now. Because I don't have that open. Look to the next to the last one that he just put in there.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Get him
No, you can't put the names out there. So please delete your messages. On here, I can't have names of the groups that are involved. You can give kind of a description, and I can figure it out.
No.
You can
not
delete
even-
that yourself.
Yeah, you go in and delete that, sweetie, because I don't have that pop-up set up.
Just
so
give
I
me a
can't-
minute.
Yeah. But, yeah, we don't mention...
My YouTube's trying to catch up with StreamYard.
We don't
Well,
mention...
not that I'm super excited about Crystal the more she is me. I'll say this: not everybody can control their health. I mean, some people. I know people that can eat one peanut butter sandwich and gain 20 pounds. I know our people could eat 500 peanut butter sandwiches and never gain 1 pound. And I know people that go to the gym or they are unhealthy and overweight and they still can't do anything. And there's just people like me at the freaking beanpole and can eat anything they want. Never had been to a doctor other than just a yearly DOT. So personally, you're BS. And there are pills, some pills. It's like I got leukemia. I have to take pills or I die.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Renegade,
Now,
I haven't seen the news, so that's why I was asking. I said I didn't know when and where and everything. But like I said, with everything that's been going on, I can't have that put out there on the channel.
Briggs, I
It's
don't
nothing personal, just
I don't like pills
going on.
personally. His mother has to have a thyroid pill to live. She was off it for a couple of years. We finally got her back straight. So yes, she needs that medication she takes.
Right.
I don't normally take it. I wouldn't have gone to the ER if I was not at an 8 on my pain scale. And for me,
it don't matter. There's some people have to take pills. I mean, I have to take
Right.
I have to take pills.
Stay alive.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put it like
And
this.
that's-
For my mom, the reason she has to take a thyroid pill every day is because when she was a little girl, she got into an accident and it came in, I don't remember which side of the neck, but they actually had to go and take part of her
Crystal
thyroid out.
Chat.
That's why she has to take a thyroid medication.
Crystal Private Chat.
Oh yeah.
Not yet. Not yet, sweetheart. But yeah, I mean, it's me. I'm lucky enough that right now I don't have to have pills. Now, later on down the road, it is more than likely that I will need it for high blood pressure. And we have high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, and gout. Those run on both sides of my family. So
I'll give you a piece of advice. I'll give you a piece of advice on blood pressure because I've been off 2 years. You can listen or not. My brother-in-law is one of the finest doctors in the state of Florida.
Don't stress out. That's my main thing. If I'm not stressed or in pain,
Nope. You kidding me, Crystal? I could say you're ugly, and you'd flip out on me like I just. I swear. Sometimes
and your point would be you're a fucking asshole. So go away.
Hey, watch your
but I'm
mouth.
not an asshole. But either way, what I'm saying is, cranberry juice is excellent at fighting high blood pressure. Because I had it, I've been on a pill in 2 years. I drink a cranberry juice all the time, and it stops my blood pressure med. Just so you know.
Renegade,
cranberry
you
juice
did
is
not
also
do
good.
anything wrong, my friend.
No. Renegade, you're good. You're good, huh? It's,
Yeah, there's no problem, Renegade. Cranberry juice is also good for urinary tract.
yeah, kidneys and stuff.
Oh yes.
All right, take care, Renegade.
Yep. Have fun, man.
All right, take it easy. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, for me, I was on an 8 on the pain scale, so I was hurting pretty bad. And then they tried to cut my arm off with the blood pressure cuff. They got it on my forearm instead, and I was 86 over 120. I'm hurting, and they're causing me a little bit more pain. So yeah, my blood pressure is going to be up. Duh.
You guys got Dollar General there? I'm not being sarcastic.
Dollar General, Family Dollar, and Dollar Tree. Yeah.
Okay. This right here is $2.19 at Dollar General. It's got black cherry, strawberry, sour pomegranate. It's $2.19, and it's in a glass bottle.
I've heard that as well. Take a spoon of vinegar twice a day will lower high blood pressure.
Well,
I've heard that.
I've had the superfruit before. They had the little jars that were $1, and I drank those for like 2 weeks. It was really good. But when they took my numbers, about 5 minutes before I left,
It came
I went
down.
from 186 over 120 down to 165 over 100.
Yep.
All I had to do. I dropped.
No, I'm not
20
talking. I'm talking to Maggie.
I dropped 20 points in 45 minutes, and all I had to do was get a pain reduction and a stress reduction because we know what was going on with me.
Yep.
But yeah, they are.
I don't like pickles. I don't like pickles.
You ain't catching me. You wouldn't catch me drinking vinegar. Hell no.
I'm
No.
like that. Yes,
I would.
Ken is right. Pickle in the morning, pickle at night will help cramps. I get cramps so much, but I cannot stand pickles. Yeah,
That one right there.
Yeah, I know,
I
mate.
get, yeah, I get the cramps too. Now, I will drink pickle juice, and I can get rid of cramp in about 5 to 10 minutes. But something else I like is coconut water.
See, I don't like coconut.
I love coconut.
I like
my favorite.
pineapple juice is good for me.
My favorite drink's gotta be a pina colada.
Yeah, but
I mean, Guppy, I got my hair done with the greatest barber in the world, Floby.
Didn't know that one, Cuppy.
Floby.
Floby.
No.
Yeah.
Cuppy turned around and say, I take a spoon of mustard for cramps. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that. Wonder if the spicy brown mustard would work too, because I like that.
Maybe. One way to find out. Bailey, you cannot open a... You've got to pull that door to open it, not push the thing. Good try.
Yeah, I do bananas, but I mean, what's going on with me is not the healthy homemade remedies are not it, because I don't have cramps. I have muscle pain. And so I will, I'm working with the pills they got, and I'm going to be careful about what I do so that I don't aggravate it and make it worse. So, okay. So, I mean,
Yeah, I got to be careful with bananas being diabetic.
yeah, because they're high sugar.
Yeah.
Even though they're
do you know what? Actually, most fruit is.
Mm-hmm. Not
Ashley. Ashley, take care, darling.
Yeah. We have a lady in my group that she's watching her weight and sugar and stuff because she just got out of back surgery and has to wear the brace and everything. Plus, she had cancer again. So she's in remission, but by being able to change her eating habits and stuff, she was able to not have to go in for radiation treatment.
No, you can't have this. No, you don't need any, you crazy dog.
And she's like, but Briggs, it looks good.
Anytime I drink anything, it don't matter. Beer, water, soda. I can't drink anything or eat anything without her having her share. No, but you ain't getting this.
Yeah, my dog's the same way. She'll just sit there and give me the look like, please.
She won't give me the look. She paws at you. Go away.
Mine won't paw at you. We think she was abused before we found her. So she doesn't. The only time she will paw at you is when she wants extreme pettings, or like I've gotten up in the morning, gotten everything done, and then fallen asleep for a couple hours, and she needs to go real bad. She'll dance in circles, come up and get on the side of the bed and be patting it and stuff like that. I get up and I take her outside, and she makes it where she needs to go. Okay.
But as far as going to the doctor, there's nothing wrong with going to the doctor. You got to go once in a while, even a year blood work.
Okay, Tank.
I'm not a big fan of doctors either. I mean,
you've been dealing with doctors most of your life, so.
No, I haven't. I don't go. I go doctors once a year.
I thought you had to go more than that when you were younger.
See,
when I was younger, but not. I haven't had to go to a doctor regularly since I was 16, 17. It's just, I still have to go once a year, get checked to make sure these leukemia is under control. If not, then you get treatment, and you go like me. I'll go every 6 months now for a year or two, and then if it's in remission, then I go back again. I don't go back and then it's once a year.
I can't stand the taste of magnesium.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't. It's like some of these. I think some medicines they try to give you. Some are a joke, and you get them and they're overpriced. I mean, I'll take a med like, I tell people my father took baby aspirin 2 times, 1 tablet a day for his entire life, and I still say he would have been dead 20 years ago if he didn't.
And that's possible. I mean, my dad had 5 pills he was on when he died.
I wish my father was only on 5 pills.
Yeah, well, we found out. My dad got up in the morning, did his normal thing, and my younger brother went over there at 10 o'clock in the morning, and Dad was sitting in a chair. He'd had a massive heart attack, and that was it.
I had 2 full totes of my father's meds that they kept switching on him. My sister tried throwing them in the garbage, and she's a nurse and practitioner, and my brother-in-law's a doctor, and they said, and they were going to throw it. Said you can't throw that crap in a landfill. And they got mad, and they said, well, it don't bother us. We don't live here anymore. Yeah, but I still do. I don't want to drink my father's crap out of the river.
Yeah, we take it to, there's Walgreens, CVS, and Walmart. Some Walmarts, not a lot.
They do that here, but the fire department has twice a year, they have to pick up. They had it about 2 weeks ago. And I went in there with those 2 totes, and you should have seen them. They called the cops like, where in the hell did you get all these meds? And I said, from my old man. He had COPD for 10 years.
Yep.
How you going on, Mater?
I'm getting there. I'm just putting everything back together.
Oh, God help us. If you hear bang, you know why.
Well, as long he's on the live stream, so if something hurts him too bad, I just call the cops, come get him, call the ambulance.
Maybe.
Nah, that's it. No, see, Chris, I'll be like a butthole, like you like to call me. That's where you go in there with your phone and turn on YouTube and look up the song "Bang Your Head" and just come in.
He's on YouTube anyway, isn't he? He's live.
No, I mean she could take her phone and go in there and start playing the song "Bang Your Head." Yeah.
See, I have a slight problem. I am covered from the neck to the knees, but I don't have pants on, and there's enough lighting out there that you could see through this. So, no.
I hate to tell you something, Crystal. I don't care. I don't want that visualization in my head whatsoever.
That's why I won't do that.
And how am I supposed to know what you got on underneath?
That's why I didn't tell you anything until now, because it's not really.
I could be naked from the waist down too. I ain't, but I could be.
Hey, dude, Jackson.
Anyway,
those are the only 2 you've had, right?
No.
How small time?
hey, Adam.
Up on Jackson, and I got because the original plan was put the front tires on the ramps and the back end on Jackson. So now that I have more, I got to do 2 more. I can just throw it on.
Child is out there, so yeah.
That was weird. I muted myself and Mater muted at the same time.
No, I muted Mater.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Unmute yourself, dear, once Chris is gone.
Yeah, where's Cajun? He's normally hovering around, isn't he?
True, Cuppy. Christopher, you're on camera. Yeah. See, and people call me tall. He's got me beat.
Mm. Well, we only can see the back of him, so all good.
He's 6'5".
No, I meant when you said, "Oh, he's on camera."
I know, but that's why I let him know, because if he doesn't want to be on camera, he won't turn around. He'll look and take a couple of steps back instead of getting on camera.
Fair play to him.
But yeah,
my brother was 6'5". My aunt 6'9". He died when he was 6'5", though. He shrunk.
yeah.
I don't care about people. Pip might brag, "Oh yeah, I'm real tall." Yep. How many back problems you have?
Yep.
Oh.
Bryce, and I just thought, if your engine is not supposed to have diesel in it, do not put it in there.
What the heck's he talking about?
His Evinrude. If the manufacturer says don't put diesel in it, don't put diesel in it.
It won't kill it. Project Farmer's done videos like that. Won't kill it, but you'd have a mess on your hands. You have to clean everything up inside that fuel system.
Yeah, and he's put a lot of work into it already. I don't want him to have to go in and do preventable work.
I mean, it wouldn't kill it, but he'd be doing a lot of cleaning.
I know, but if he can prevent damage to it, then yeah, why go in and do something that was going to cause more work when it could have been prevented? And that's all I'm trying to do.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, it won't hurt it, but it ain't going to help it either.
No, because it's thick.
Maggie, quit licking my arms. Come on, girl. I don't need a bath that way.
Okay.
Go get your salt someplace else.
I don't know about kerosene, Ken. I've never heard about doing that. So.
What am I munching on? A stick of gum.
Machinist Evolution. He is working on an air conditioner that we took out last winter, and he's making sure that it's ready to work again this summer. He's already pulled out a wasp nest and so he's doing cleanup right now.
Yeah, I'm just doing some cleanup on it. There was some stuff, just a bunch of dirt and stuff inside of it, and actually a yellow jacket nest has built itself up inside the vent.
I love it. Yeah. You know what's funny? I laughed my neighbor across the street last year. He decided to do the same thing you're doing. I told him, get some conditioner, the spray to clean the coils, but just take a garden hose, take the hose with nothing on the end and rinse it out. Nah, he decided to take his pressure washer after him. Wonder why it didn't work.
Oh.
You can't. I said he bent the coils over and then put a hole in it, the condenser. I told him. He said, "No, how do you know?" I went over and took my wire cutters. It was too late at that point. Didn't matter. Took my bolt cutters, wire cutters, whatever, and cut the Freon line and showed him there was no Freon in it.
There's no refrigerant?
Yep.
Freon. That's what they call it. Freon.
It's refrigerant.
They call it Freon. Go look at a can. It says Freon right on the can.
Schematics.
Freon's a trade name by DuPont.
Schematics.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like Band-Aid. No, it's an adhesive strip.
Yeah, well, I got a big 55-pound can out in the garage, one of the big 20-pounders, whatever. It says Freon right on it.
Okay, does it have, is it made by DuPont?
Nope.
It should.
I just got it from the local Freon, the local machinist store. It says Freon right on it. Don't say DuPont.
Okay, Bryce.
We don't have that around here. But either way, you don't take a pressure washer against coils because they'll just bend them over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too much pressure. You only need a garden hose just on a slow stream. And if you want and when I told them the foam coils cleaner, That stuff works awesome.
Yeah.
And I leave it on overnight. I don't rinse it. It tells you to leave it on for an hour. I leave it on overnight. It's like when Cajun was saying he uses Fantastic or 409. You read a bottle of 409 or Fantastic on the bottle. It even says don't use aluminum on a lot of the newer ones, and because they changed the formula. But I personally don't like I like that foam coil spray. Buy a can, it lasts 2 or 3 years. I spray mine every year. Let it soak overnight and take a garden hose and just, go front of the coils real slow. But he took a pressure washer and he couldn't believe it when I cut the line and it broke. I mean, there was no gas, Freon gas, whatever you want to call it, refrigerant, don't matter. None came out because you can't take a pressure washer against the coil and expect it. Those coils, I said, are super thin.
Yep. Machinist, Crystal and I are here in Texas.
I'm from the UK.
Yep.
United
she's across
Kingdom.
the pond.
Yeah. Sorry, I had my phone go off. Okay.
I heard a good joke yesterday. A good joke yesterday, and some guy
Oh no, Renegade's back. That's for yay.
Guy came home from work. Guy came home from work. His wife had a test strip. I'm pregnant. It was a real joke, not a fake joke. He came home from work and said, "Oh, showed him a test strip. She's pregnant. They've been married 5 years." And he smiled at her. He didn't say a word. He had video cameras, security cameras of his neighbor across the street coming in. He said, "So when you're moving in with blah, blah, blah across the street?" And she said, "Well, why would I move in with him? Because you ain't going to be living here after today." "Well, why is that?" Because I can't have kids. And he said, and she didn't believe him. His family jewels are rubber balls.
Yeah.
And she didn't believe him. I guess she took a hammer to him right in front of her and smiled. He had testicle cancer when he was a kid. and he said they bought, that's why he married her, because she didn't want kids and he didn't want kids. So, but I mean, she said, "But things happen," and he said, "Yeah, but it ain't mine." And when she never asked him why he didn't want kids. It's not that he didn't want them; he couldn't make any. He had testicle cancer, so
he had no kid. He couldn't have kids.
Yeah, he had no balls. But that was funny. It was a neighbor on the street on the other side. He was telling me about. He told her, when you're moving out into your new husband's house or boyfriend, whatever you're going to call him, because it ain't my kid. And then he showed her the video. He worked nights, and he showed her the video of her walking across the street in her bathrobe with lingerie on and fishnet stockings straight across the street. Kind of busted, y'all.
Yeah, that's not funny. That's sad and mean.
Yeah,
it is mean, but it was funny the way he just smiled at her and showed her the video of her walking across the street.
No,
and it told her that was funny.
Difference of opinion, because if that happened, I'm not supposed to medically be able to have children, but there's always a chance, because I did have my tube side, but there's always a chance. Now, that being said, if Mater did that to me and just smiled and grinned like that, it wouldn't be funny.
What's up, Chef?
I know what you're saying. But I bet you Mater agrees with me. He'd be smiling too if he had video like that. I'm sure he'd show it to you.
Now, I would have said, "Well, you know what? You're pregnant. Fine. Start packing your bags." And showed her the video, and I filed for divorce the next day. That's not a funny. That's mean.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like what Ken was saying. It was funny how.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the funny part when what the funny part is that you're not getting is the fact that he had no equipment to get her pregnant and she didn't know it. That was the funny part. That's what I'm talking was funny. Because
I didn't see it being funny.
No.
You'd be, a lot of people did. They just, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, please, Boo. Go see if you can get a hold of Bryce and work with that. Thank you, Ken, for putting that out there. I forgot. But yeah.
And I think that what he's talking about is, when it comes to magnet fishing and everything, what that is people go out to certain areas and they will take very strong magnets and seeing what is metallic in the water and bring it up.
Oh yeah, car rims, bicycles, hook onto a car that
they'll find.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen videos guys bringing guns and rifles and everything up. I've seen them bring up lock boxes, all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, safe. That's what I'm saying. Lockbox, safe.
Well,
yeah.
There's actually a YouTube channel that I've subscribed to. It's called Adventures with a Purpose.
Yeah. And
they dive for people that went off the road and are underwater in a car. They used to that their original goal was just to clean up rivers, and now they go out and find bodies in cars where people either committed suicide, spun off a road, and
real
good channel.
For 10 or 20 years, and they
actually found a woman that was underwater in a Chevy and a Ford Pinto, that was underwater for over 30 years. She was 6 months pregnant, and where they found her was right under the bridge where they thought she was all those years.
Yeah,
they found her purse. And they found her sandals on, and she was 6 months pregnant, and it was in Ohio. It was during the summertime, and she slid off the road. They had just paved the road with fresh oil and tar. She went off that bridge, and their family always said she was there. The cops said she was crazy because there was no guardrail damage or nothing, but it's a real sharp S curve. She must have hit that nice fresh oiled road just right, and she went airborne
and
cleared the guardrail.
Yep. There was one I saw a satellite. They did a satellite picture over a Florida neighborhood. Yes.
That was actually my favorite. You know why? Because they pulled her out of the water, and the car was airtight. That Pinto, a Ford Pinto being airtight. They found her intact in the car. She wasn't a skeleton, in other words, totally intact. And the car and
she'd been mummified.
No, she had been. She was under the water, but I've seen where they had a satellite photo and they saw the car in the water, and is in a neighborhood in Florida. Oh, yeah. The guy didn't make the turn, and he just went over, and he landed literally in the neighbor's backyard, in the pond directly off his neighbor's backyard, because his house was the next one over. And they kept trying to blame the wife and everything. I can't remember if it's the wife or the husband that was in the car, but they kept trying to blame the spouse. And the spouse, after 10 years, said, "I'm done. I'm gone." No. And they moved. And the car had been there for 40-something years, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, I'm glad they found her and was able to give the family peace. But
I think that one dog, the Pinto, and Maynard knows exactly what I'm talking about. They were a holy mess. You could fart on one of them and they'd get a rust hole. The fact that it wasn't laid underwater for over 30 years, it did not fill with water. They wiped the moss and algae off the window, and they looked in there. Normally they don't take pictures or show. They actually showed her, took a picture of her underwater, and there she was sitting there holding the steering wheel like she was driving. That was pretty screwed up, and the car wasn't even caved in, no nothing. Just and it was only 20 feet below the under the water. Makes you wonder, like, how many times did people roll a boat over that, had a sonar, like he said, and saw it and didn't do nothing, just kept going.
I
And
know.
the fact that a pinhole didn't rust out underwater and filled with water under water for 30 years is pretty miraculous because they were made out of tuna fish can.
Yeah, because if you hit
All
them
right.
hard enough from behind, they blow up.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, she probably had a heart attack as soon as she lost control, and that's how come she didn't move.
Yeah.
But
So yeah,
no, you know what their fix was for that exploding problem, don't you?
recall all the Pintos.
Nope, they did not recall the pinholes. They didn't do nothing. They recalled them, but they didn't take them off the road. They cut a piece of tire, basically like a 10-ply tire, and put it behind the absorber going in between that and the gas tank, and called that a fix.
Yeah.
And then how much longer after that were they still in production? Not long.
No, they quit.
No, actually, the recall was in '79. They made the pinhole until like '82 or '83, something like that.
Yeah. Well, that's still not very long. We're talking about 2 or 3 years after.
Yeah, but
Something
still,
like that, yeah.
when it's that bad, but it's like what's his face? Oh, I forget his name. The guy that was in charge of but Ralph Nader. He hated Ford. Period. He was on a vendetta with Ford, and like that, he said that the Maverick was one of the most deadly. He called that the most deadliest car in America. The Maverick was actually one of Ford's best. Believe it or not, they call it a compact car. I don't know why they call it that, but
It was a subcompact.
they called that. I wouldn't even call it a subcompact. By today's standards, it was a boat. But that was a great car. There's Mavericks all over the road still, and the reason why he didn't like it because of the butt torsion, the basically 2 pieces of angle iron from the firewall to the radiator support.
Well, the Maverick was a different car compared to the Pinto.
Yeah, but he said the Maverick would fold up in a collision. You'd die instantly. He tried getting that recalled. He didn't succeed. There was Mavericks running around my town for 20 years after they were out of production.
Well, the thing about it is with the Maverick, I mean, how many problems did they have with the Maverick getting hit from behind and blowing up compared to the Pinto?
No, they didn't have problems. I had a Maverick.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I
That's the reason why the Maverick was still around.
Not out of that car.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they didn't have the problems with the Maverick like they did the Pinto.
No, they didn't go.
Yep.
The thing.
But now I know that you had the Ford Pinto. Now Mercury, they had the same thing, but they call it the Bobcat.
Yeah, it's the same car.
Yeah.
They all
now
do that.
I know, right now I know the Bobcat. It actually had V6 in it because Mac's girlfriend, she actually had one.
No, they put the 4-cylinder in them too. They put
I know,
4 inch.
I know, but she had the one that actually had the V6 in it.
You mean the straight 6? They didn't put the V6. So
it was a V6.
Did someone ordered it that way? Because back then they were notorious. They had the 200 straight 6. Ford had 3 straight 6s that were they had more than 3. They had, but for the car line, they had the 200, 240, and the 250 straight 6. And they were all basically the same motor, just the heads were a little different.
What she wound up having was a V6 because I had to work on it.
Well, then she ordered it, or someone ordered it that way. Did she buy it new?
Well, someone might have, but like I said, it was a V6 because I know I had to work on it. And the problem with it was
oh, nice, Scott.
It had one of the connecting rods was making some noise. So I went up pulling the oil pan off of it, found out which one it was, and I just replaced that main bearing. I didn't do anything else but put another main bearing, standard main bearing in there because that's what it was. Put it in there, got it tightened down, put a new pan gasket, put that back on, filled it with oil, changed the filter. That thing ran good, but it had a V6 in it. It was not a straight 6.
Someone ordered it, or they put it in after the fact because they didn't come with it. In fact,
No,
most of them, no, I'm saying when I mean factory, most of them didn't come that way unless someone specially ordered it. Didn't come like that.
Well, all I know is that's what it had because I know I worked on the car.
Yeah, that must have been like I wouldn't want to change an alternator or a valve cover gasket on that thing. That must have been like kissing the fender wells trying to work on that thing.
Actually, there was quite a bit of room in there to work on that engine. Because I mean, it was a small one. I mean, it was actually shorter than the inline four. The four cylinder actually took
shorter,
up more
but not
room.
wide. Not width left to right. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I had good luck, but I had no problem buying a Ford V6 straight six or four. The only trouble, the 230, you know what killed the 230 straight six? It wasn't the fact that the original ones before they had all that emission control crap was a decent engine.
Hi, Carl, and welcome in.
The problem they did, they choked it. The motor factory without all the emission came out at 89 horsepower, flat out factory. But when they put all that dang emission stuff, it choked it down to about 63 horse. You go from 89 horse to 63 horse, that's gonna make a difference.
Oh yeah. Now I tell you, the weirdest engine I've ever seen.
No, he didn't, Price.
There was a guy I know. I think it was a 62 or 63 GMC pickup, and it had a 300 cubic inch V6.
Bryce, Boo was in chat just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So.
Now the weird thing about it is, most of the time you've got the spark plugs that come in by the exhaust manifold. Spark
Crystal,
plugs
you
on
got
this
new
one
one
were
in the
actually on
chat.
top.
Yes. Hi, Carl.
I laugh at I laugh at some of the. You look at some of these old motors out there, and it's like, dang, they ran so much better when you ripped that emissions crap off.
Some of them you need, some of them you don't. That I will admit.
Yeah, like the EGR valve on the older four cylinders, it made a hell of a difference. But you didn't need that vacuum thing that opened up the flapper valve in your air filter. My favorite on my old Chevy truck. It actually when the engine cooled down, it choked off your exhaust, and when it warmed up, it would slowly open it, and you had this rod come up. That would come up from your way down on your exhaust, all the way up and hook into your intake manifold, and there was a spring, and it would slowly open. That's horsepower and fluid. That sucked more gas. One day when it came open, it wouldn't have to. I had one that wouldn't even open.
Be right back.
It was choking out the engine so bad. Said, "I'll fix you, you little." I ground everything down, made it nice and smooth, ready for a weld. Started the motor. It took 45 minutes for that thing to open up.
Honey, drop the link for Boo.
I am.
And then when it opened up, I took our old stick welder. You're done.
Yep.
Made it. It was like driving a truck again. It went from I felt like going from a 4-cylinder to a V8 overnight.
Yep. And I feel like this, Carl, Mopar or no car? That's why everything I've got is a Chrysler product. Except for my 2 Harleys.
Oh, I didn't realize Lorna left. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she popped out.
Yeah, I had to go check something out, so.
What are you gonna do, man, when Mopar is totally gone?
They're not gonna be totally gone.
I'll take bets on that.
Hey, I play like this. They might buy Ford out again. Take over Ford.
I doubt that. They're not even owned by themselves. They're owned by Fiat.
They probably take over General Motors.
I doubt that. You'll never see that. But Fiat owns Fiat. A Korean company owns Mopar. That's who owns it.
Little bitty car.
The Fiat Corporation owns your mighty Mopar. Just so you know.
Well, they're
not even American.
They might have controlling interests in it.
They own it.
So
they own Chrysler.
Bryce, I own 2 Tauruses. I loved them. One got T-boned. Literally, the driver's door it went from this to that. It curved around the car that hit it.
Yep.
The Taurus
Taurus was a good car, depending on the generation, first, second, or third.
97 and a 2002.
Of
And
course, I know there's a lot of people out there that really like the Ford Exploder. They like to blow up.
I don't care for the Explorer.
The Exploder.
Oh, how do you figure they exploded? The only thing that went bad on was that wasn't Ford's fault. That was, you're talking when the tires popped.
Very, very true, Ken.
There were, from what I understand, there was about everything that would go on, like transmission, motor. Yeah, you name it, it went wrong with it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Look at the Dodge Caravan, the original Dodge Caravan. That's what saved your Chrysler originally. They put a 4-cylinder, underpowered boat anchor in there, and by the time it hit about 50,000 miles, it wouldn't go anywhere.
Oh, hold up, Briggs. I'm gonna go check something out because I'm being told that Fiat doesn't own it, and they gave me the name of who does.
Yeah.
So calm down,
But,
man.
hey,
Go check
right.
it.
Now, what you're talking about is when they put the 2.2 4-cylinder in them. Yeah, I mean, the 2.2 was good, but then they came out with the 2.5, which was even better. But here's another thing.
It was a four-banger in a car that should have had
Damn.
56.
There was nothing wrong with that, okay? I had a 90, what was that, 90, I can't remember what year. I think a 94 Dodge Caravan.
Okay.
And the Mitsubishi V6 in it, 3.0. Okay?
Stellantis, Fiat, and Fiat Chrysler own Dodge.
Yeah.
That is the parent organization. There's two different Fiat companies.
Yeah.
It's Fiat SPA and then Chrysler Automobiles. So Fiat owns a good portion of it, but not all of it.
All right, but Briggs, you got to consider that, like I said, yeah, Dodge did put that 4-cylinder in the minivans. There was nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
I've worked on several of them. I mean, a
Mhm.
lot of your front-wheel drive cars had that 4-cylinder. There was not a damn thing wrong with it.
Nope. I drove, my mom had a Plymouth Caravan. What was the difference between Plymouth and Dodge back in 90, 93, 95?
Badges.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's
That's
the
the only
only
difference between the Plymouth Voyager and the Dodge Caravan.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, Maynard. I'll give you a little homework. You got a computer. I can't do it on my phone. Look up the horsepower of a 1982 Dodge 2.2 liter engine. Let's play a little game. Let's play a little game here. 1982 is what?
Hang on.
84, excuse me. 84 was the first year of the Dodge Caravan.
Hey, baby
So
girl.
look up the horsepower of a Dodge 2.2 liter 4-cylinder engine in 1984.
She said hello.
Hello, young LeBoo.
She can't hear y'all. The earphones are in.
Yeah. I
Oh,
honestly
really?
would like to get a hold of an Edsel just to see what it drives like.
Oh, they probably drove like a dream. Because they were a heavy car,
Cadillac.
but they were.
Yeah, but
Yep, they were ugly though
to
to some
me,
people.
a diesel is the problem I have with most diesels is that they are made as manual transmission, and I've never learned how to drive one. So if it's a manual vehicle, I cannot drive it. That's my problem with them.
You could drive a manual. The
They
modern
got a
manuals
lot
are
of
easy.
automatic diesels.
Well, yeah, but at the time I was learning, it was all if it was diesel, it was manual,
Okay.
and I just haven't had a chance or opportunity to learn since.
Hey, Miss Crystal. Hey, Mater. Briggs.
So,
Tell Missy I said hi.
She was watching earlier. That was her watching, commenting under my thing.
Under
She
you?
thought she was. She thought she was on her pad. She was on my pad.
Okay, Bryce is in chat for you, Boo.
Yeah, I was able to get a 5-blade prop, but it's right instead of left. You got to bring it back, get the other rotation blade because you have the wrong prop. And no, you cannot make your outboard run backwards, and diesel will not make your outboard run backwards. That's bullbuck. I don't know.
Right.
Oh, that's what
filling
someone
you-
said. Whoever. That's crazy.
I don't know who's filling your head with that stuff, but
All right.
no.
How much horsepower would you say the first 2.2 produced?
No, I don't know. I'm just asking.
It says
What do you think?
84,
That sounds about right. Okay.
but it was
Now-
increased to 96 later.
Okay.
Later versions were fuel injected. Now, mind you, it's carbureted, but
Yep.
fuel injected produced 93 horse and then up to 99.
Okay. We'll just say 100 horsepower to be fair, right?
Yeah.
Now look up the now look up the weight of that same vehicle.
All it's telling me is what cars they came in.
You could now type in 84 Dodge Caravan specs. It'll give the curb weight to the car.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eleanor. How you doing, Kim?
Let's see. They use the E-Class, the Chrysler Executive, Chrysler Laser, Chrysler LeBaron.
Let's go to the bottom of the barrel, the pork barrel, the one that most people bought, the cheap one, the standard
What, talking
one
about
sliding
Caravan?
rear. Yeah, the basic no thrills package that 90% of America bought.
Well, that would be like the Plymouth Voyager. Let's see here. Let me find out when they put
The
that
original
in.
Dodge Caravan, there were thousands of them around here.
Well, let's see.
Nah.
They put the in the Plymouth Voyager, first year was 84, but the engine
Yep.
came out in 81.
Okay, so how much? What the curb weight of it?
Oh, let's see. If it'll tell me.
Yeah,
Because you're gonna
Carl.
be shocked at what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Carl. She's crocheting.
Because it ain't the size of the motor so much; it's the horsepower. Is what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to elaborate here. They were underpowered.
Okay. Now, but what's your point? I mean, nobody's out there racing the minivan.
No, I didn't say they were racing. But you take a minivan. My family had 6 kids in it. My father bought the first year they had that minivan. He stuck 6 kids in there and all the camping gear. And it wasn't a year old. It wasn't even a year old. Train, he fell out of it. Used to go up a hill doing 35 miles an hour in a 45 mile zone when it was brand new. He didn't really complain because he had 6 kids in that van. But by the time it hit 60,000 miles, it didn't have the you know what to get out of its own way. But yet, you know what's funny though, Maynard? My Toyota truck out here, and that's where Toyota has always made an awesome 4-cylinder. That 2.7 liter sitting in that truck out there has over 149 horsepower. And you may not, and 49 horsepower makes a hell of a difference when you're hauling weight. They
It
were
might-
underpowered
okay,
from the
yeah,
start.
Okay, well, look how much bigger the engine is.
And a 2.7 liter is not that much bigger than a 2.5 liter or two.
Well,
That
it'd be
they put in later.
2.2.
Yep.
Hey,
And guess what?
that half
The S10.
that half a liter can make all the difference. Briggs, I don't want to get a debate on that because it doesn't matter. Okay, the engine was not designed for the pickup truck. It was designed to be an economical engine to go in the cars because we were having kind of a gas crisis at the time. Okay,
Yep.
they were going to come up with an economical engine for the new vehicle.
It was the same vehicle they put in the Dodge Omni.
Yeah,
The
look
same
how
motor,
much-
2.2.
Okay, yeah, but the Omni was still a smaller vehicle.
Yeah, but the Omni weighed 2,000, almost over 1,500 pounds less than your van. That's what I'm saying. When you got underpowered, you'll use more gas sometimes than if you had the right amount of power.
Okay, now you can still take that same engine and change the gearing in the transmission to get that same kind of power to weight ratio.
But
So
you
the
know what's funny?
transmission, the inside of that transmission is going to be different. I can guarantee you, it was not the same transmission that came out of, say,
No,
Caravan.
No, it wasn't. You're right. You're right there.
Right.
There's also a dark, but also, you know what's funny though? You could even take the 2.2 liter they put in the Chevy S10. That had over 140 horsepower. Chrysler did not use those Mitsubishi engines. If they had used a different brand, because they did it.
Engine. The 2.2 is not Mitsubishi. The
Who is it?
3.0 V6 was. And like I said, I had a Plymouth Voyager. I don't remember what year it was, but it had the 3.0. Yeah, I had no problem with that thing.
Yeah, 3.0 V6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they should have put in there from the start. If they put a V6 in that, and your V6 is what I'm trying to say, is your V6 got better fuel economy than the 4-cylinder of the same car. If I took the same Plymouth Voyager and put a 4-cylinder 2.5 in it, and your V6 3.0, your 3.0 got better gas mileage because it didn't have to, the old saying go, bust its holy balls off to get up to speed.
Okay, then answer
Michael?
this. Hang on.
No.
I had a 92 Dodge Dakota pickup. Okay.
Yep.
Now it's not front wheel drive, it is rear wheel drive.
Yep.
Okay. I had the 2.5 4-cylinder in it with a 5-speed manual. I was getting about 45 miles a gallon with it.
Yep. You know, and that's because of your standard transmission.
Yeah. But it was still a 4-cylinder.
Yep, and that was comparable to Chevy's Iron Duke that they had back in the late 70s, early 80s, 90s. That the Iron Duke was a good engine. It was good on fuel, but it wasn't very. It had just enough power. It was kind of like the same area. They were like, give me a little more, but it didn't have it.
Well, Briggs, the thing about it is, what you're trying to do is compare apples and tomatoes to a banana. They're all different.
But what I'm saying is every Chrysler had a lot of back then, but every company has built cars that were underpowered.
Now,
my first car was underpowered.
Now, what was the most popular Dodge powered vehicle to even this day? And they made over 1 million of them. And like I said, it's a Dodge powered.
Probably would be those dang minivans.
Nope. Believe it or not, it was a Model T Ford. The Model T Ford was actually running off of a Dodge Brothers drivetrain.
Designed by them.
Me, look it up.
I didn't say it. I know that. I know that. He employed the Dodge Brothers. They got pissed off and went their own way. I know all about it.
But I feel like this. Ford almost lost his ass because he actually had to buy the Dodge Brothers out because stuff that they were doing and how much controlling interest they had.
I know that. That's how they were able to get the money to start their own business.
Messenger now. You got on to me about my language, so I'm going to get you.
Yeah, that's why. That's how they got their money. They actually go into business because he bought them out.
No, Eleanor, this is normal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But they all got their good points. But
I know. But that's the thing, what I'm saying is, you're going to have, you can't, like I said, you can't compare, apples to tomatoes to bananas. Each manufacturer, they're going to have an engine out there. These damn mosquitoes, I'm getting tired of them. But anyways, they each make a certain engine for their vehicles. And you cannot compare one 4-cylinder made by this manufacturer to this one. Okay. And to give you an example, look at Funny Car and Top Fuel Racing. Okay. Actually, go back to Funny Car. You go back and give you an example, John Force. He's been, his main sponsor is Castrol and Ford. He's driving like a Ford Mustang. But if you look underneath the hood, he's driving a Dodge Hemi engine. All Funny Cars, I don't care what the body says, it could be saying Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Mitsubishi. It doesn't matter. They're all, if you look underneath the hood, the engine they're running is all based on the Chrysler 426 Hemi, and they're all running a 500 cubic inch block. Same thing with your Top Fuel. They're all running a Chrysler engine. Why not? Because it's the best engine that was ever out there. And that engine has not been in production since, 1972, and that was the last year you could actually buy a 426 Hemi. And if it wasn't that damn good of an engine, why are they still running it to this day in drag racing?
Oh yeah, they still run. They run a lot of the old big blocks.
No,
it's like a 429. It's like the old 429 Cobra Jet.
All your like I said, all your Top Fuel and all your Funny Cars all have a 500 cubic inch, and that's what they're limited to. They cannot go over 500 cubic inch engines, and they are all running a Chrysler Hemi design. They're not running a Chevy. They're not running a Ford. They're running a Chrysler engine.
I'm sure there's a few oddballs out there.
Nope.
Oh, I bet you could find one.
If you're running Top Fuel or running Funny Car, you're running a Hemi. You're running a Chrysler-based engine. Plain and simple. Now, if you go out to your local track for a Saturday night, yeah, you're going to find guys running, Chevy and Ford and Chrysler and some of the other engines out there. Hell, there's some guys out there running AMC.
Oh, yeah. This Saturday, do you have any plans or no?
Besides garbage dump?
Besides that.
I hadn't thought about it.
Good, because you're mine.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Now, Briggs, I'll put it like this. I was out at the Motorplex one year. This guy had a rail dragster. It came up, and I wasn't paying all that much attention. That guy went, I think, 180 miles an hour running a 4-cylinder that he pulled out of a front-wheel drive car and had it sitting in there like a regular V8, but he was running a 4-cylinder. Now,
Eleanor,
what he did to
don't
it,
forget, he
I
can
don't
also
know.
learn about crocheting, too.
But here's the thing. I always said it, just like the line from the movie Mad Max. Speed's amount of money. How fast do you want to go? That's all it is. The more money you sink into an engine, the faster you're going to go.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, Ken, he knows all about that, dealing with the small engines on them mini bikes and go-karts. That, everybody likes taking those Predator 212s. But I guarantee you, you're not going to find a stock off-the-shelf Predator 212 sitting on a mini bike. Everybody, first thing they're going to do is they're going to do something that carburetor. They're going to take the governor out. They're going to do this. Going to put a better cam in it. Different exhaust.
It depends on who it's for, Mater. If it's for your teenage kid or daughter, I'm all off and keep them stock so they don't try and kill themselves sooner.
I guarantee Ken, he's probably done that with his kid. I guarantee you, he's probably, I can almost guarantee he has not put a stock Predator 212 on a mini bike or go-kart and let his kids ride around on them.
That's
Okay,
it. But there's
let's get off
lot
that and
of
find something else.
Yeah, I've been on here since 12 after 8, and
He's barely
it's
said
10
anything.
minutes to 9.
Yeah.
what is
So what you been doing today, Cajun? I know you kind of got left out in the cold a little.
Resting.
Sorry about that.
No, I was, there's some questions for me in the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Really didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
Yeah.
I just waited till somebody came up one of y'all came up for a breath.
okay, Boo, that's like waiting on you to shut down a live stream. That
Oh,
can
yeah.
take a minute or 20 or 50 or damn 6
Yeah,
hours.
well, people, they,
I know.
they'll like, I want to come in, and I always say I got, 15 minutes. I'm shutting it down. Last night, though, I did shut it down. When I said I would.
I don't doubt that. I put that last little laughing comment in there. He came inside and I was gone.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I do anyway.
Yep.
There's so many comments,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were on the they gave you one of them I don't give a damn shots or something.
They gave me a muscle relaxer and a pain reliever. I got each cheek hit, and I'm like, ew.
Oh wow.
Well, I had the muscle relaxer over here, had the pain reliever over here.
Yeah.
The muscle relaxer.
There's a way a nurse told me this trick, showed me this trick when I was in the hospital a year ago.
Yep.
If you raise your leg, the one that you're gonna get the shot in, your butt cheek, you raise that leg. And when they say 1, 2, 3, when they say 3, you turn your head and cough. And that's when they hit you with the needle. And you don't feel the needle. You don't feel the burn because your muscle is not tensed up and your buttock muscle is not tensed up. And that medicine, some medicine burns.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that ever since. I've got a few shots after that. And it never got sore after that. It's just your muscles are so relaxed.
I felt like I had a bruise today, and he said there's just an itty bitty bit about around the needle spot, but
Yep. I just saw maybe barely a millimeter big red dot. That was about it.
Yeah.
Now, when I got my right side done, I've got my thumb hooked in my pants, so obviously I used my left hand on his arm, and he had marks for a few hours because I was gripping his arm so tight. The other side I couldn't do that because that's the side that hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, Eleanor,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's what I was laughing about.
Yeah. But that's how come he had nail marks.
That's what I was laughing about. I saw it, I go, okay, yep.
Yeah.
I remember basic training that when they gave us those shots in the butts, they told us to look at the ceiling, look at the floor, and think about something fun. And that sometimes works. But we had this one little guy, we called him Shorty. I don't to this day know how he got in the Army. He was 4'8", short little dude.
Yeah.
And he didn't listen. They gave him they asked him, do they want near the thigh line or right in the middle of the butt? He put it, he was so proud, pulled his pants down, give it to me right there, They gave it to him
Carl, you're welcome anytime. It's just, you're in here, you're being respectful, you're good. It's when people get disrespectful that we give you a verbal warning, then we will delete and time out, and if you come in a second or third time and are disrespectful, then you will be booted.
Yep.
I'm Mater's girlfriend. That's how come I'm able to tell you all this, because he and I hammer stuff out behind the scenes about the different ways
Yep.
that
And
we have to do
she's
this.
actually inside the house, and that's why you see it saying Mater's Workshop twice, because she's actually on my
Yep.
laptop inside the house. And only reason I come out here and do this, one is I've got my computer out here, and second, I don't smoke in the house, so I'm out here. I
Yeah.
can do the streams and whatever, and have a cigarette.
Yeah. Anybody's welcome in chat as long as they're respectful.
Oh yeah.
And you know, if you want to come up on panel and you've been here, like you come in today, and in a month or two, because you've been coming in and been respectful, you want to come up on panel, then yeah. Just make sure we can see an actual face. And once we put you up on panel, you can drop down to your avatar like this.
Yep.
But
And I agree with Renegade on his comment. You know, it's cheaper to build a GM. Well, yeah, that's true, because at the machine shop, that the guy that does all the sprint cars and everything, all those engines are based off of they have to actually use a Crate 305 GM engine. That's in the rules. That's what they can only run. And because of that, there's so many different, General Motors parts laying around. The guy literally told me, he says he can walk 5 feet and he can pick up a connecting rod for a GM. They're that plentiful because that's what is around.
Mhm.
He said, when you come to, he said, yeah, you can do a Ford, you can do a Chrysler. There's not that many of them out there, mainly because everybody has gone to running nothing but Chevy.
10 years we'll all be running Tesla.
Right. The main reason on that is because the rules are all based off of running a General Motors. Like,
Hear what
in
I
the
said?
class-
In 10 years, we won't have to worry about who's better because we'll all be running electric battery. Man, I got the bigger battery than you. My battery can do 0 to 60 at 1.5 gigawatts.
Yeah.
Ain't everybody can afford an electric car.
No.
There's
No,
no
they're
way.
gonna. You know what's gonna happen, Cajun? They're gonna make them. They're gonna force that with this gas go up so high that they're trying to actually eliminate over 1 million cars off the road, and that's how they're gonna do it. They've been saying it for years. They say we got too many cars. I mean, my neighbors say I have too many cars. I put about 10,000 miles between all 5 of my vehicles.
Bryce, you have the wrong propeller for your outboard engine. 2 different ways, counterclockwise and 5 blades. You don't need that. Okay. You're not racing that thing. Okay.
Yep.
It's a fishing boat. It's a recreational boat. 3 blade. Sell it. Sell it. Get with a true blue outboard mechanic. He's going to tell you what pitch and what size prop to get.
Yep.
Okay? And then you go from there. You look for a used one or something. Get in. Man, make friends with an outboard mechanic. That's the best thing you can do right now or tomorrow. Make friends with an outboard mechanic. Hang around the outboard motor shop. Hang around. Learn the lingo, the talk. And you will learn something about that.
But one thing I was going to say is, around, like in my local dirt track, most of the car, I'd say about 99% of the cars you see out there are General Motors, okay? But that's only because the rules are written for General Motors, okay? Like now in your modified and limited modified class, they tell you, you have to run a GM metric frame. In the limited, you have to run a GM 10-bolt rear end. So right there, they're telling you, okay, you got to run a GM product. That's what I'm saying. Most of your, I tell you that, now if Redline Gary was here, yeah, he'd probably go, yeah, most of your normal dirt tracks that run your anything V8, they're all based off of your GM metric cars. That's because that's what the rules are written for.
Yeah, I've heard of that, Eleanor.
A 420A. I'm not familiar with that.
It's I don't know about the A, B, or C model on the motors, but I have heard that if it's done right, those things can take such a beating. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah. And the one thing about with the Japanese engines is in their
Hey,
engine
7-2.
blocks, they use a lot of nickel
Yep.
in them. That's why when I worked at that garage years ago, I would say maybe 8 out of 10.
710. It's Crystal.
Yep. But I would say 8 out of 10 of the blocks and everything, we just have to hone them out and put them back standard. There might be, like I said, you're going to have two that, they have to get bored out maybe 10 thousandths over. But that might be because a ring might have busted, or you've got such high mileage on it, it's literally got the cylinder wore out that bad. But most of the time, blocks we would do, nope, hone them out, slap a brand new set of standard rings in there with the same pistons, good to go.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's getting to be 9 o'clock, and I got to be at work tomorrow. I've had fun for having a nice 3 days off. So I'm going to get this thing shut down, and I'm going to start off with the occasion, saying goodbyes.
Y'all skip me for a sec.
Okay.
I'm taking my nighttime meds.
Okay. Hey, Briggs. Time to go.
Yeah.
Time to say goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
We've got to wait on Cage on.
Oh. All right, everybody, as always, love, peace, crackling grease. Hope y'all had a good holiday. Be safe. Pluto.
Bye.
All right, appreciate everybody's been in. Like always, it's always fun. Well, I know we always talk about all kinds of different things. Like I said, topics can range from whatever, and I don't mind it. It makes it very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, till next time, y'all stay safe. God bless.
Night, guys.